It's a short video today, and here's why. So this is why there's not going to be much of a video this week, because this is my mum's garage. And I should have shown you before. This is the stuff we pulled out to do a boot sale, stuff we pulled out to keep, or throw actually in that case, stuff to boot sale again, just random stuff which I don't know what we're going to do with, mobility stuff. My dad's old fishing stuff my brother's got to go through. Loads of tools, old tools, vintage tools. I don't quite know, I think we're going to donate a lot of these. There's a tool place locally that asks for donations. It's my dad's old workbench. He used to spend so many hours out here. It's all so cobwebby. Look at those cobwebs, marvellous. He's so organised, look at him. I love this. He's used old coffee jars and nailed them to save a bit of space. But he also just kept everything. I've just had to take the lids off so much paint that was no good to, couldn't be reused. I had hoped to donate it to like a community repaint project, but it's just not quite dried out, but dried out enough, and I know that the tip won't take it unless you completely dry it, so I've got to do that. So I haven't even started on this when I used to do furniture restoration. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of overwhelmed, even though it looks better than it did. And that's where I cleared all the paint from. That was all chock-a-block with paint. We've cleared a lot of tools off here. And look at this, this has got to be a champion cobweb, hasn't it? Look at that. And I've got all the tools lined up here to photograph and send to my family. Justin's already bagsied a few. I've just been sitting on my dad's fishing a stall. And it's just random, this is all the paint. Stuff to just take to the tip. All the paint drying out. Hope it doesn't rain, because that will stop it drying out. There is so much to do. Oh God, there's all these logs in here. Oh, we might leave that for the buyers. I think they'll want to burn all that, I should think. Oh. Yeah, so I feel I've achieved something, but I actually feel more overwhelmed because I feel like, gosh, this is just the garage. I've got a shed down the end to do and 2 greenhouses, although there's not that much in the greenhouses, and big furniture. Let me show you the garden. Let's go and have a look. There's just even little bits and pieces. Lots of, well, obviously not the plants we're not going to be taking, but I think we'll leave that greenhouse. It's my dad's pride and joy, this garden. It's gone to rack and ruin a little bit in the last couple of years because he didn't have the time or energy to do much to it, and the neighbours have been brilliant helping Mum, and we've all been doing bits and bobs when we can, and things like, you know, stone benches, and I think a lot of it will just get left. But you got to the point where you don't want them, like, they're not going to want this broken bench over here. This was his veggie plot, but it's been very overgrown for a number of years now. There's one greenhouse full of toot that's got to be gone through, and there's that shed down there which has got garden furniture in it. And then there's all his stuff he liked to collect that we have to think about what we're going to do. Just things like, you know, statues. It's just so lovely, this garden, but it was his pride and joy. He would be a bit cross because it is a bit overgrown. It's an old Singer sewing machine that was a table for a few years. He's got some of these lovely old signs. I don't know why he's kept hubcaps. I bought him this West Ham United. Just random stuff. He loves Laurel and Hardy. But because there are 4 of us, you know, I can't just take everything. I've got to clear out, send photos to people, say, what do you want? It's such a lovely garden. Mum's going to miss this. Anyway, so that's why there's not going to be much of a video, because this is what I'm doing. And I will be back on Wednesday, I expect, with a bit more.